Hey, Touring Car fans, it's Trevor here from the Canadian Touring Car Championship, presented by Continental Tire. And today we're hanging out. It's the off season, so we're over at the Motorama show today. And here we're with the driver of the number 17 Hyundai Tiburon, Kyle Tasker. How's it going, Kyle?
It's going great, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, things are good. It's kind of, it's tough in the off season. We can't be at the track, but shows like this are pretty cool. So new for you this year, you're switching categories or divisions. You're going from super touring to touring. So how has that been in the off season, preparing your car for that?
It's definitely kept us busy. We're switching. I really like the touring class. The touring class is very competitive, and for our budget set, it's going to be a much more effective way to go racing for us. It's been a little hectic. There's a lot of stuff that we're looking to change for the car. The big thing is the engines. Obviously, the super touring engines can be built a little bit more to modified specifications, whereas touring class is quite a bit more spec. So that's been a big process in building a couple engines to go run the race season, because we're going to run a full season in 2016. So, we've been building the two engines, a couple of transmissions, and then there's still some work to be done to the car. So.
That's awesome. And how much work has it entailed? Like, when did you guys start? Did you start pretty well after the season ended? I mean, you only ran 3 races with us last year, but that still got you into September. So did it start like October 1st, or was it something for the new year?
Well, we actually had the car on display for one of our sponsors at the truck race in, I guess it was the start of September, end of August at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. So basically right after then, we stripped the car down, we pulled the engines out, and as you can see, it's got a new livery. We're still working, mostly just exterior stuff is done for the show that we're at now in Motorama, but yeah, there is still tons of work to be done, and yeah, we've been working since we came off the track there.
That's cool. And you've been doing personal fitness as well. And I know it involves physical activity and I think diet and all that. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
One of my sponsors that's come on board, Human 2.0, they've put together an actual fitness program for me to help me get more in shape, stronger, and more mobile. It's really going to help me this season, I believe, in my ability to focus for the full 40 or 50 minutes in a race and be able to completely concentrate my focus on driving and not muscle fatigue or take away my concentration. So I believe that's going to be a huge help for me. I'm so happy to work with the Human 2.0 guys. They're a great group.
Do you miss munching on chips and 2 for a beer on a Saturday night?
Well, every once in a while I still grab a bag of chips, but no, it's I feel better, a lot better than when I started the program. It's been a lot of fun, and it's taught me a lot about my ability too. Like, just my actual physical fitness. I thought I was reasonably fit, and then I started into my program, and it's really showing me how much more fit I could be, or how out of shape I currently was. So yeah, it's awesome. It's been a great help.
That's cool. You could just go to a doctor. He'll tell you the same thing. Every time I go there, you got to work out more. All right. So some of the cool things you're doing this year, you're doing the laps for muscular dystrophy. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about that program?
The Laps for Muscular Dystrophy program, we got in touch with them at the end of the season. Unfortunately, our racing was already done for 2015, but we've gotten together with them. The Laps for Muscular Dystrophy, or Laps for MD program, is, as a driver, we donate $1 per lap led in a race throughout the entire season. So, it's a little bit more push for us to come out and lead some laps and run around at the front of the field, not only to win the race, but and score championship points, but to raise some money for an awesome cause too. So.
Yeah, it's very cool. And then this weekend at Motorama, which is also going to extend into our first weekend, I believe, yes. You're doing Butterflies for Chloe. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
All right, well, Butterflies for Chloe is a campaign that's being run out of Peterborough. It's a special little girl. She's 19 months old, and she has spinal muscular atrophy. It's a rare genetic disease, and it's actually part of the muscular dystrophy group. So we're here raising money for her. We're trying to basically cover the entire car with butterflies. It's to go along with the campaign Butterflies for Chloe. $5 a butterfly, and we're hoping to cover the entire car for the end of the day.
Yeah, that's awesome. Such a good cause.
Yeah.
You picked up a new sponsor this year. Want to talk about them at all?
Yeah, absolutely. So happy to have HJC Motorsports on board. it came to the end of the term for my previous helmet, and you know, they've just been such a joy to work with already. As you can see, I've got my F1 IR behind me. It's such a cool lid. It's so customizable for the individual. It's unreal. I've never seen a helmet like this before. So we're excited to have a couple of those helmets for the season. We're happy to be promoting their brand and working with them, but we're going to have some extra little special things going on for the season involving the helmets at the end of the season as well. So stay tuned for that.
Awesome. So that's it. Just talking to Kyle here at Motorama. Look forward to seeing you start the season and running the full season with us.
Absolutely.
And for all your race fans, stay tuned. We've got a lot more video stuff coming up for you before the season starts.